An early mistake. Early. After week 1 of college football. And it is early. I make a case that the quarterbacks for next year's class in next season's draft might be far better than the class that just passed. So, even though it's stupid, right? But there are a lot of people out there that are dreaming and thinking of their next quarterback. And Daniel Jones is in his last year of his guaranteed contract. And it's no breaking news that Giants will be looking at quarterbacks big time this year. I mean, could it turn out that Dable and Joe Shane turn out winners at the end by sticking at 6 and taking Neighbors? I remember telling everyone in the spaces for a while, stop crying, your guys are going overboard. There's going to be 6 to 7 really good quarterbacks in next year's draft. Well, there very well may be 6 to 7 or 8 quarterbacks in next year's draft. It's early. It's 1 week. But from the first week, I saw quarterbacks looking like stars out there, like real deal quarterbacks. A bunch of them. Now, I back up Jones for this year. He's a Giant. And it's way too early to look forward. But again, believe me, there are a lot of fans out there that are looking forward, and to each their own, and I don't knock you for that. And Joe Shane's going to be scouting these quarterbacks this year. We all know that. That's number 1 on the list. It is what it is. What I saw this week in college, very promising if you're a Giant fan. And we need to think about a quarterback to put on the shelf for the future. There are going to be quarterbacks in next year's draft, guys. I told you this. Now, I admit in January, I thought that this quarterback draft in this past April was the draft to get the quarterback. I was worried that next year wouldn't have any. But I was wrong. But as the months went on and I looked into it and studied, I saw that there were going to be about 5-6 QBs in next year's draft. I didn't think they were going to look as good as they did this past week. It's early. This is just an early take. Looking forward to this week. I'm going to have a special, let's talk about it, special edition with a guest near and dear to my heart, my other half, my brother Lewis. I'm going to bring him on live on a phone call. He's incarcerated and has about 3 more months to go. Nothing major, little petty stuff. Addiction. Listen, he's going to come on and talk about him, and he's going to talk Giants football and boxing, as he was a big boxer growing up. And the Miz is going to have his week 1 Mrs. NFL picks, a lock, and a Super Bowl prediction. I'm also going to have a dark horse and a team that I think might underachieve this year. That's supposed to be big time. But the Miz's picks. The Miz went 2 for 3 in college this week. He hit Northwestern. I gave you guys that. I gave you Notre Dame. And last night I lost on a straight up winner or loser play on LSU, which turned out to be one of the best games in a while. Great game. LSU fell short. Once again, I saw 2 special quarterbacks last night for USC and LSU. Loved both of them. Look forward to the special Let's Talk About It with my other half, my twin brother Lewis, this week. Miz.